So Ajay, let's zero in on the India-US relationship to start with. Tell me more about its history and how we got here.
Uh, the India-US relationship is shaped by a list of factors, and let's run through four of them. The first is that the United States is the biggest economy of the world, and so it inevitably commands a certain punch that is unmatched. There is nobody else in that league. The second is, but the United States is actually a bit inward oriented, like because it's such a vast country. It's 10 million square kilometers. And it's a little far because across the Pacific, across the Atlantic, they don't trade as much as many other countries do. Like you want to see trade openness, you go to Europe. You look at the goods and services flowing across the border of European countries, it is sometimes 2x and 3x higher than America as a share of GDP. So the Americans don't trade as much as many other countries do. India trades more than America as percent of GDP. So when you add up goods and services divided by GDP, India is actually very good. Okay, so the United States is not as open as you might think. Okay. Third, because the United States is far away from India, goods transportation to the United States is actually a bit difficult. In this field, there is a beautiful thing in economics which is called the gravity model. Okay, Newton's universal law of gravitation is that the force between two objects is directly proportional to the product of your weight and my weight and divided by the distance between us squared. So it turns out that the trade between two countries is proportional to the product of their two GDPs divided by the distance between them squared. Okay, it's very sweet.
So what this means, dear reader, is the gravitational model dictates that the closer Ajay and I get to each other, the more likely we are to hug. Continue.
Yeah. And will there be a hugging black hole?
Okay, let's not go there. Kindly. This is getting into very dangerous territory, but continue.
So, the United States is really far from India. All of us know we wake up in the morning, we're going to sleep. So if you had to put goods on a ship and take them to the US, it is the farthest you could go from India. And that matters. So distance matters. Gravity model predicts that distance matters. And the fourth big thing is when electrons fly on fiber optic cables, gravity models don't come in the way. Okay, so photons, I think there was a YouTube comment which accused me of always saying electrons. Electrons fly on copper cables, on fiber optic cables. It is photons that fly. So when photons fly on fiber optic cables, they are weightless, and 330,000 kilometers per second is fast enough that California is not far away. So services works very well between India and the US. Goods doesn't work so well, partly because of the distance. I mean, yeah, you could try to make do in some other ways, but really, basically, there is a bad location for India. So when you take the Chinese coast and you get on a container ship and you get to Los Angeles, it's a short hop. China is very well suited to trade with the United States. From Japan to the United States, they're very well suited to trade with the United States.